I wonder if YouTube instruction manual has a change your shirt every once in a while in between videos suggestion for people who do rapid video release. I don't listen to their instructions at all. I'm going to keep doing what I do until they bend to my instruction. And anyway, change my shirt. It's September 13th, but I'm going to release this at probably sometime after my birthday, or maybe right after my birthday, yes. Wanted to talk about, well, I'm getting downloads, and it'd probably be best to wait, but let me just snap to for a minute. I'll get it. It's right on the precipice of some things, and um, there's a lot going on. If you're a super sensitive empath, if you're just what they call it, and take the empath away, it's just super sensitive. I guess when you say empath, there's a chance that you could become conscious of it. I mean, there's a behavior behind you that I don't know. There's see, the worst is to be an unconscious empath. You are a weird person. You are outcasted. See, the best is to be conscious of being an empath and being educated about what that is, and that's where we can't talk about it enough. But really, what it is talking about is the human capability, the human heart, the heart of the human, which is the scientific aspect. What I mean is like that's the one that's hooked into the truth, and in real science is based on in there. That I say that the heart is the human's laboratory, and you have the responsibility to get in there and do some observation, because not just one scientist here on the planet has the answer to these things. That's a farce. That's a front for like say the algorithmic play of people saying, by the way, did you notice this experience after a while? And this is coming from people like my age or something, your elders, you know, who will keep note of this patterning, and perhaps with time, yeah, we do have some material that is obscured about not how to be human, but like what it's like to be human. It's just reminder. So getting back to nothing in particular, I guess. No, oh, here we go. Here we go. That was an important introduction because, of course, we're talking about the non-human faction and the human faction. What I had a clear understanding of, and this is what the story of Jesus Christ is. There isn't, sorry, I'm forgiven if this hurts you, and you're forgiven too if you don't understand it, and you're also forgiven if your misunderstanding messes other people up, and they're forgiven for um, uh, trying to trash your ass because you hurt them and trampled that and all of it. You see, the super sensitivity that is here on the planet that would, if it wasn't condemned and made to like prove itself all the time, and then what else? All of the casting out of the lazy people that say, that is they, there's too many. It's just a factor of outnumbering where. Um, I've always talked about it for fucking years on Facebook. It's like the outnumbering of the smart people. It's very um, not well known that that's what's happening, and so what makes it onto mainstream and everything that is out there. See what would like start worshiping anything, pretty much anything. If you see it, it has escalated since I don't know when. Well, there was a vaccine for that, and then all of a sudden, what? We're gonna turn into kids again and get all materialistic, man. It's all about getting your Botox and doing your makeup and what else? Just the materialistic quest that is trashing the place. Money, money, money. Um, childish, and then the paranoia that comes with it. It's just like really immature. It's just set back into immaturity like a toddler. Paranoid as hell. Keep on with your stance. You don't like those free people out there, the ones that don't wear their mask. And then of course there's the counteractions. It's like, okay, so what do we do with that? I don't know what this. Okay, so this video. This planet is just. This is the way you have to. This eventually, this is what I know is happening. This is obvious because I'm on my way, babes. And what I'm saying is that I'm going through the process. I'm looking as to like, okay, so what's actually happening here, and then what you see, and then you don't need to stir too much about it, but just make sure that all the things that you're like protesting and doing is because that's what you're required to do. That's like part of the process of just it's very obscure, but even Jesus says, not of this world, not of this world. This is not your home. See what I just came up, and this is crazy. Who wants to be on my side? Nobody. But look, this is your story too. This is the process. If you're a human being, if you want to, if you are actually making this, now this is real important. What I'm about to say right now. If you are actually making an escape, not only out of the matrix of man, but say the matrix of this realm, which is the solar system, and maybe it's just this galaxy or even the universe. Very controversial there, but no. I say we have yet to explore the universe. It's still a question: does the universe even exist? I mean, can we get to outer space and live there? Is there other life? And it's like, but it's all human, and this is a human school. Particularly this armpit that we're in right here. I say armpit is because something. It's hard to get out of here. So something is occupying the place that has been stationed here. It's trapped here. Okay, it's a fucking okay. Gosh, I'm dialing in. It's just like an automatic cyborg thing. It's like it's programmed within it, of course, to say no, and then go to what the it's not to the sun. It's not like to the possibility of the human connection, which is kind of stemming outward. It's going into let's go to the fake sun. Either you're watching the TV or you have an external thing there. See, if we had the right education, that it wasn't too long ago that there were mystery schools, and they weren't. And then there were a lot more private schools stemming off of that. Private schools were kind of more family oriented. Forgot that word, but I don't like pressing it to that way. Probably it's just knowledge and intelligence. Now I'm moving too soon because I'm still getting downloads. it's like in real time. I'm in Aries Rising. It's like, really? Are we gonna start playing again? Okay. It's like, wait, listen to the first. Can you hear it first? It's gonna come to me, and then see what I need to do is you just start laying. You just start See, they don't tell you about this. This is what part of the mystery schools will tell you is like, what you need to do is meditate and or sleep, get rest. You just need to know that just in the schools it's known. It's like you read something before bedtime and then you go to sleep and then something works it out and then you go, yeah, I get it. And well, I hope that works. If it's your academic education system, boy, that's forcing your mind. You're really, I mean, if you have to really struggle to learn things there, it's not right. You should be already exposed to an environment of learning, and then you're just falling with ease into your interest because it's all there. The learning environment has a mess of things for you to get your hands on, and people are doing things excitedly about that, and it's just a race around out there, isn't it? Everybody loves their cars, and you're on the road more, maybe, or what? It's interesting. I'm not appreciating it, but um, it could have been anything else too. Really, I see that we're just lagging. We're still doing the clunking ass. That's the thing, is talking about the setback. It's like, oh, how long will we remain big babies with our big cars and fat cushions and stuff like that? Really, we can start getting a machinery that can do work on this planet, like exoskeletons. Like, I'm still using a fucking rake and a buzz saw when we have ways that can dial in. It's like you can go for up into outer space and just dial in on every. If you want to get rid of the dead and dried branches, just cut them off and burn them right there and leave the green. They're already kind of doing that. Anyway, I'll just close this up by stating, alerting you to the black burns. The higher ups in fire departments call this specific new burn that happens out in the forest. They're like, why did the fire do that? They're like, oh, we're not able to put out this fire. It's called a black burn after, because, your chemtrails out there, the chalky stuff in the sky, namely, it could come down with little sprinkles of rain. It just happened the other day. You can see it. It's chalky. The spraying of chalk. Well, there's desiccants in it. It's aluminum, but desiccants are flammable, highly flammable. Aluminum is big. Unfortunately, the thing that filters that stuff out really well is the national forests and your foliage, of course. And then, but so when it burns, what happens is a flash burn. It's flash, even though it's green. It just really sets on fire like it's not green. Usually, green takes a long time to burn, but with the installed desiccants from your chemtrails, that flashes, and what it does is it doesn't. It's not really burning any of the tree, or it just blackens it. And you probably seen it. I saw it over here across the mountain range, my mountain range. I was on the other side of the mountain, and there's a range there, and fire happened there. Attack, by the way. And that forest and that whole face of the mountain was rendered into blackburn. And what it is, it's just, I think I should go back over there and look at it. Did it turn gray now? But I bet you anything, a lot of those pine trees just came back because they weren't really destroyed from, down to even to the cambium layer. They just would shed and start again. And that's what Mother Nature's doing out there. If you look at it, it just replaces itself. And fires are actually really good for Mother Nature, Virgin Nature. I call it Virgin Nature. Fire is actually part of Virgin Nature. If you want to know what the Virgin looks like, look at a fire. It's like, wow, she's hot, baby. Anyway, God, no, yes, he is. Everybody has a potential version. Thanks for listening to this. I'm going to post this on September 29th, I think.